What's going on, everybody? We're out here. We're working on the chute today in the alleyway. We're gonna go through, just show you some stuff that we're doing, a few tips and tricks that I've learned along the way and watching other YouTubers. So let's get started. We got the main brains of the system. This is our squeeze chute with, of course, it's got a head gate built onto it by Aeroquip. Absolutely love it. Love it. I've messed with older head gates and older squeeze chutes and whatnot in the past, and they are a pain to deal with. And I found these guys. I shopped around for, I don't know, probably 2 to 3 good years, and we got moved to this new location and got set up, and this chute has been absolutely great. Everything's slam latch. That's awesome. You don't need 2 hands to operate anything on this chute for the most part. It is very user friendly, and as pretty much a one-man show, that's exactly what I need. So what we built here is, I wanted to build a more permanent structure. Like I said, we just recently moved here this last year, and we're getting this set up on a more permanent basis. I've got a scale here, and we'll be doing a review and some information on that from the little load cells, if you will, from Amazon. Pretty good little kit, but like I said, we'll get into that. Built this chute, wanted more permanent. See if I can work my way through here, but basically you got your catch pin over here. It comes into this sweep tub. We picked up a tartar sheeted sweep tub, and it has been absolutely amazing. If you don't have a sweep tub, that's okay. I never have until now, and I wouldn't have if not for a good friend of mine just happened to find this on Marketplace and sent it to me for definitely a fraction of the price. But like I said, we'll get into that too. Here's our chute. As you can see, we've got this little section here. I wanted what's called a diverter gate, but you know, for what they're going for, just the box itself, the average are, you know, $1,500 to $1,800 from what I'm seeing. And we'll just say just that amount alone. I picked up all this pipe that you see that we've been welding with. A gentleman near me had it for sale, a big lot of it for, I think it was about $150. So as you can see, there's definite savings here, and I like to build stuff. I like to hone crafts and get better at stick welding, so that's what we're doing. So right here, what we have is the main chute. Here's our little spot coming out of the sweep tub, and right here on this post right here, I have a gate, which is over there on the ground, but welded up out of this pipe we're going to put, and it's going to swing to close this alleyway or come over here to put them out. This is what's called a loadout chute. This is where we're going to load the cows out of, cows, calves, whatever. If they're going to a truck, or you know, if we just happen to catch a bunch just to try and catch one, and we don't need them in the chute, don't really need to send them through the chute, we can send them off to the side and just put them back out in the pasture without having to have them run through the chute. Or we can close that off and have everything coming through the alleyway to come up here on the scale. And once everything's said and done with, this little header bar, everything's going to get a header bar to help with, of course, shock load and whatnot, and getting spread apart. That way everything kind of helps keep its true form. So what we got here is, I drill the holes. I got this little Harbor Freight earth auger. Dangerous little thing. This thing doesn't have a kick out in case if it hits a rock or something, but it works. Luckily I have, for the most part, surprisingly rock free soil, so we'll drill some holes down about 2.5 to 3 feet depending, and level everything out after we get our measurements. And we'll step outside of here, and then what we do is we use these clamps. As you see, I've got the next 2 bars set up. I got this idea off of Farmer Tyler Ranch. If you've never seen his channel, check him out. He does a lot of cool stuff, a lot of fab work, and I like that. If you can save some money, especially a good chunk of money, by learning a trade and how to do some things on your own, that's great. You just use these clamps here and you put them where you want them. If you have the ability to pre-mark the post, you can. This one I really didn't, because it all depends on where the pipes land. Like that one over there is a little bit higher. It's not perfect, but there's also a foot plate for the sweep tub on that side. What I do is set the clamps on there, and then you can put your pipes in there. You can true up your main pipe here and get it nice and level where you want it to be, and that way, by setting your top and bottom pipe, you get your true on it to where all your measurements are correct. If you cut your pipe pre-hand, if you cut your pipe to size, it doesn't matter. You can just do it as you go, obviously, but I pre-cut to try and save time, and then I adjust it accordingly. You know, I don't have any gates or nothing like that on here, so it doesn't need to be perfect. Cow level is cow level. Basically what I do is, once this main side is built over here, I came across here with this bar that I had over here, and I put it across, and I set this little level on top and level this side to this side. And by doing that, it will get you the same height. So that way you can adjust it as needed. You don't have to measure again. It'll be right there within the ballpark, and either way it'll be aesthetically pleasing as well. It also helps if you were to ever come back to add something. Everything's not all wonky and jacked up. Let's go into our little equipment that we're working with. I am 100% budget here. I do not have a generator welder, but I do have a generator and a welder. So that's what we're working with. Pick this little old generator up. Another marketplace find, gotta love it. Scratch and dent special. It is a 10,000 starting watt unit. I mainly have this for a backup for the house. Of course, we do meat as well, grass-fed and grain-fed beef, and of course it takes power to keep those freezers running. So this is our backup, but also we have it running to our welder here. Little Amazon special suitcase inverter welder. We're going to be doing a review on that. Amoco power. It is a 160 amp unit, and I'm going to tell you what, I was worried about it. I've never run a welder on a generator separately. I've run generator welders, but never a setup like this, and it has been awesome for next to nothing, and for using what I already have, not having to go out and buy a $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 unit to be able to weld on the go. This has been the cat's meow. So there we go. Also, I want to point this out. If you've never used one of these things, it's a little wire brush deal, and you deal with a lot of rusty pipe or painted pipe that you're welding, and you just want to clean it up real quick or clean up a ground, those things are awesome. It makes quick work. You know, instead of doing the spots, I grind the clear up the whole entire side top to bottom. It just makes it that much quicker, and it takes 30 seconds to do this whole pipe, if that. If it makes a sweep, it's clear. Yeah, just wanted to show y'all out, show you what we're doing, and we'll do some updates as we go along. Kind of pressed for time today, so all right, check back in with us later. See ya.